Welcome everyone to NXT Ultimate. We are fresh off the heels of the TLC pay-per-view, and we kick things off tonight with the Viper. Randy Orton is set for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton is coming off two big losses. The first came at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view, where Randy Orton took on the Fiend Bray Wyatt for the NXT Championship. Randy Orton was unsuccessful in capturing the gold when Bobby Lashley would cash in his Money in the Bank contract near the end of the matchup and become NXT Champion. Randy Orton took the fall in that matchup after Bobby Lashley cashed in his Money in the Bank contract. And then on NXT Ultimate the week following Clash of Champions, Randy would lose again by disqualification as Bobby Lashley would interfere in a rematch between Orton and the Fiend and cause the disqualification victory for the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Here comes Randy's opponent for tonight, the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura, a man we have not seen here on NXT Ultimate in quite a while.
And his opponent from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura!
Can Randy Orton get his win-loss record back on track here tonight, or will Shinsuke Nakamura gain a victory over the Viper and continue the losing streak of Randy Orton here tonight on NXT Ultimate? Let's find out as our first matchup of the night is about to be underway. And what a matchup this is going to be. Here we go. The bell sounds and we are underway. Orton and Nakamura locking up to begin proceedings. Orton with the arm of Nakamura. Oh, but here comes the unique style, the technical ability of Shinsuke Nakamura. How about that escape there by the King of Strong Style? As he now transitions into a hammerlock. Randy Orton able to escape into the side headlock. And there's a takedown by the Viper. Can Shinsuke escape this predicament? Yes, he can, with ease, might I add. Head scissors applied, Orton escapes once again. Back into that grounded headlock now. As Shinsuke back to his feet, and there's a kick right to the midsection. Oh, and Shinsuke following up with a knee strike. And it's strikes like that that remind the world why Shinsuke is known as the King of Strong Style. As now look at these knees in the corner. Randy Orton in trouble here early on. Oh, and wait a minute. Here comes some bad vibrations for Randy Orton. Can Randy turn around his win-loss record? We're going to find out before the night is over. As, oh, there's a backdrop suplex by Nakamura. And look at the swag radiating out of Nakamura tonight. As, oh, here comes Randy trying to fight back now. Big European uppercut finds its mark. And now Randy Orton going to look for a suplex here, but Nakamura catches him with a knee. Oh, what a forearm smash. And there's another knee strike by Shinsuke. And now Nakamura heading to the apron. Randy, you don't want to be there. There's another knee strike to the back of the Viper. And Randy gets sent back inside the ring. Can Nakamura follow up? Randy picked back up to his feet. There's another kick to the gut. And another knee strike from Shinsuke Nakamura. Knees are plenty here tonight for the King of Strong Style. As now Nakamura hangs Randy Orton out to dry on the top rope. Will that be enough to put him away early? Cover here. And a kick out just in the nick of time. Randy Orton has sustained heavy knee strikes from Shinsuke Nakamura. Can he get back into this matchup? Hammerlock applied now by Nakamura. Randy going to try and fight out of this predicament, and he does. Separation is made, and there's a measured punch right to the face. Elbow to the chest as well. Here comes the Viper battling back. If you're just joining us here tonight, this is our first matchup of the evening. You have not missed a thing. Canadian neckbreaker by Randy Orton. And Nakamura rolling to the outside of the ring. Randy wants him back in. And he just may get it. Oh, what a kick there by Nakamura. Tripping up the legs of Randy Orton. And oh, wait a minute. Shinsuke wants the Kinshasa. Nakamura looking to put this one away. Looking to set up the Kinshasa. Randy Orton though with a chop across the chest. Great evasion there by the Viper Randy Orton. Able to reverse that Kinshasa attempt. And now looking for the RKO. Nakamura with a counter, and there's a single leg drop kick. What a match these two are putting on already. As Randy gets sent into the corner, the referee caught in the crossfire. Big kick to the back of the head. Sliding German suplex by Shinsuke. Randy landing hard on his neck there. And Nakamura going to take the time to gloat. Orton picked back up to his feet. Nakamura looking for the Ushigoroshi maybe, but Randy Orton saw it coming. Big chop to the chest once again. Nakamura now up against the ropes. He gets sent off by Randy Orton. Into the power slam. And Randy Orton maybe reaching his second wind here tonight. Oh, Nakamura out of the way. And there's another knee. Following up with an axe kick is the King of Strong Style. And now Nakamura looking for that reverse exploder. Randy turned it into a crossbody. Great counter. And Randy Orton pounding on the canvas. He wants the RKO. Can he hit it this time? Yes, he can. RKO for the victory over Shinsuke Nakamura, and a kick out at 2. Nakamura kicks out of the RKO. Commando roll by Nakamura into the drop toe hold. Big kick right to the leg. And there's another one to the chest. Shinsuke with a forearm smash. And now Randy Orton sent off the ropes. German suplex, no. Randy blocked it. And there's a massive right hand. Randy with the vintage backbreaker. And now Randy Orton getting Shinsuke back up to a vertical base. Randy looking for that Canadian neckbreaker again. And he connects for the second time in this match. Into the cover this time. Will it be enough to put away Nakamura? No, just a 2 count. Randy, though, staying on Shinsuke. There's another commando roll into the drop toe hold. Randy went face first into the mat once again. Big kick there from Shinsuke. Following up with a knee strike. And Randy had the wherewithal to roll to the outside of the ring. But Shinsuke's right there. And Randy gets sent into the barricade. Can Shinsuke capitalize on this moment? Shinsuke to the top. Looking for the knee drop. No water in the pool for Nakamura. And now Randy Orton with an exploder suplex. Oh, and wait a minute, Randy setting up Nakamura. Here comes the elevated spike DDT. Head first into the canvas goes Nakamura. And the RKO is sure to follow. Randy Orton wants it. Can Randy connect the RKO for a second time? No, Nakamura shoves away. The Viper went for the Kinshasa. Randy evades. Canadian neckbreaker, no. Shinsuke with an arm drag. Randy may have went to the well one too many times with the Canadian neckbreaker. Knee dropped by Nakamura for the win. And a kick out. And now Randy Orton sent into the corner. And look at this, Shinsuke just choking him. Nakamura with the boot right to the throat of Orton. Randy picked back up to his feet. Reversal by Randy Orton. Nakamura now in the corner. And Randy Orton with some snake eyes. Kick to the gut though by Nakamura. Big forearm smash. Kick right to the chest. And another forearm. Nakamura driving Randy into the corner. And here comes some more knee strikes. What a physical battle this has been. And Nakamura may look to put this one away. Randy's in some deep trouble. Kick right to the midsection. And here it comes. Kinshasa, no. Randy ducked underneath. RKO by Orton. A second RKO to Nakamura. Will it be enough? Yes, it will. Randy Orton breaks his losing streak. He gets the victory tonight.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton.
A well-deserved victory here tonight for the Viper, Randy Orton. 2 losses back-to-back. He finally gets a win here tonight on the black and yellow brand. What is next for the Viper? That is the main question on everybody's mind. I am sure about it. As wait a minute, Randy's grabbed the mic. Randy Orton just entered the Royal Rumble. Well, we have got lots coming up on tonight's show. We will hear from the Devil's favourite Demon Kane as to why he did what he did at TLC. Bobby Lashley's next challenger for the NXT title will be revealed tonight here on NXT Ultimate. And speaking of Bobby Lashley, the NXT Champion will be in action in our main event this evening as he goes one-on-one with the Scottish Terminator, Drew McIntyre. It is all coming your way tonight on NXT Ultimate. We are back here on NXT Ultimate. Dana Brooke has taken the ring as she is set for one-on-one action next here on the black and yellow brand. And here comes her opponent, the NXT Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler is now 4-0 in her win-loss record since this season of WWE began. At the TLC pay-per-view this past week, she was able to successfully defend her NXT Women's title against Ronda Rousey in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Who will be next in line for a shot at the NXT Women's title? We will find out in due course as tonight Baszler faces Dana Brooke. And there's the bell. And Baszler out of the gate, went for the knee. Dana Brooke out of the way. And Dana Brooke, look at that bridge. Trying to take Baszler by surprise, gets a 1 count. Not a bad strategy though for Dana Brooke. Oh, Baszler with a massive forearm shot. Big kick to the chest as well. And now Shayna Baszler going after the arm of Brooke. Oh my goodness. And here comes that trademark stomp right to the arm once again. And it seems the arm of Dana Brooke is a vocal point for the Queen of Spades. As now, Baszler with a gut-wrench suplex. Keeps a hold of Dana Brooke. And there's a second gut-wrench suplex. Now with the cover goes Baszler for a 1 count. 1 count on Baszler, 1 count on Dana Brooke. As here comes the Queen of Spades with the rights and the lefts and the kicks. Snap suplex by the Queen of Spades into the cover. And again a 1 count for the NXT Women's Champion. Oh, and there's a boot right to the face and a second one. Dana Brooke being picked back up to her feet. And Baszler's going to send her into the corner. Step up knee finds its mark. And from behind, backdrop suplex. And there's the arrogance of Shayna Baszler as Dana Brooke rolled out to the apron. And Baszler suplexing Dana Brooke back into the ring. Dana Brooke now in trouble. Oh, wait a minute. Dana Brooke with a forearm smash of her own. Standing drop kick. And is this the comeback now for Dana Brooke in this matchup? Baszler sent into the corner. Handspring back elbow. Dana Brooke showing off her athleticism. Reversal by Baszler. Brooke back in the corner. And now Baszler targeting the arm of Dana Brooke once again in this matchup. Cross arm breaker in the ropes. Baszler back into the ring. And Dana Brooke gets sent off the ropes. Hip toss by the NXT Women's Champion. Now Baszler just laughing at Brooke. Big kick, driving Brooke back into the corner. Oh, what a drop kick. Brooke could be out of it. Dana Brooke may seriously be out of it after that drop kick. Dana Brooke made it back up to her feet, but Shayna Baszler was ready and waiting. Kirifuda clutch is locked in. The Kirifuda clutch is in, and Dana Brooke may have no choice but to tap. There it is. Shayna Baszler is 5-0 this season in her win-loss record.
Here is your winner, Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler continues to ride the wave of momentum that she has created for herself here on the Black and Yellow brand. Well, Kane has certainly put a target on The Fiend's back. I guess they'll be having a matchup next week. That is at least what that sounded like to me. Nevertheless, there is Shane Thorne set for a rematch with Chad Gable, this time in a regular singles matchup.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Perth, Western Australia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shane Thorne.
Shane Thorne took on the NXT North American Champion Chad Gable at the TLC pay-per-view this past week. Wound up unsuccessful in a ladder match. Let's see if he can defeat Chad Gable in a regular singles match.
And his opponent, accompanied by Kurt Angle from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Chad Gable.
Gable may have retained his title, but Shane Thorne has requested a regular singles match with the champion here tonight. Shane Thorne truly believes that he has what it takes to knock off the NXT North American Champion via pinfall or submission. And Triple H has put the matchup together here tonight. Chad Gable, of course, accepted the challenge, and here we go. Chad Gable, Shane Thorne, round 2, as Gable pushes Shane Thorne into the corner. And the referee will look for a clean break here, but Gable, unsurprisingly, takes the cheap shot. And Thorne went for the forearm smash. Gable with the kick there to the midsection, follows it up with an arm drag. And Gable telling Thorne to bring it. And now Thorne hung up to dry on the top rope. Here's the first cover of the matchup. And Thorne will kick out at 1. Still early days in this matchup. As now Chad Gable with the dragon screw leg whip. And Gable going after the leg of Shane Thorne. Kurt Angle, of course, at ringside. Chad Gable's mentor, as Gable with the armbar here applied to Shane Thorne. Thorne trying to escape, and he manages to do so. Separation made. And there's a Hurricane Rana. Shane Thorne trying to battle back now here in this matchup. Big roundhouse kick. Caught Gable on the skull, but Gable with a kick of his own. Spinning heel kick drops down Shane Thorne. And there's a leg drop to follow. Gable into the cover once again. Shoulders down on Shane Thorne for another 1 count. And now Thorne fighting back up to his feet. Snapmare takedown. And there's a drop kick. Right to the head of Chad Gable. Gable though right back to his feet. Shane Thorne rolled up now. Gable trying to take Thorne by surprise, and a kick out. Went for the drop kick, nobody home. And Shane Thorne delivers the neck breaker. Shane Thorne in control of this matchup right now. The title is not on the line here this evening. This is a regular non-title matchup between Thorne and Gable. As now Shane Thorne comes off the ropes with the springboard European uppercut. Will that be enough to knock off the champion? Shane Thorne gets a 2 count. Thorne is getting closer to a win as he misses out right there with that boot. And Chad Gable once again gonna go after the leg. And Gable again telling Shane Thorne to bring it. Thorne is about to be hung up to dry once again. And here's another cover by the NXT North American Champion for a 2 count. Another near fall in this matchup. As Gable went for the chop, caught that right hand instead. Thorne follows up with a kick. And here comes Shane Thorne. unleashing on Gable in the corner. Cannonball sent on to Chad Gable. And could Shane Thorne be closing in on a massive victory here tonight? Boom! The shot right to the back connects. And now Shane Thorne looking to put this one away. But Gable caught the leg. And now Gable into the ankle lock. Ankle lock applied. What is Shane Thorne going to do here? Can he survive? Yes, the big boot will do the trick. Oh my goodness, what a kick that was. Gable is rocked. Shane Thorne looking for the end. Brainbuster. Oh, but Chad Gable with the ring presence to roll out to the apron. And there's a right hand from Chad Gable. Gable to the top. And Chad Gable went for a cannonball senton of his own. No water in the pool. And now Shane Thorne with the guillotine. Guillotine choke applied to the NXT North American Champion. Is this the end of Chad Gable here tonight? No, Gable survives. Gable, of course, a submission specialist. And there's a Northern Light suplex. Gable bridges into a cover for a 2. Just another 2 count as Chad Gable ascends the turnbuckle for the second time in this match. Thorne is back to his feet. Chad Gable with the crossbody. Crossbody by Gable. And now Chad Gable wants the Olympic slam to put this one to bed. Shane Thorne, though, trying to fight it with a couple of back elbows. And now, wait a minute. There's an Olympic slam by Shane Thorne. Thorne to beat Gable on his own game. No. Close but no cigar, as they say. Shane Thorne almost beat Chad Gable with his own move. As there goes Chad Gable. Sent to the outside of the ring. Shane Thorne is about to take flight, but Gable is back in the ring with a back elbow. And is that enough? Chad Gable for the victory. No, another near fall in this match. Big chop to the chest. Forearm smash by Gable as well. And Shane Thorne for the 3rd time in this match just got hung up to dry. And Gable once again is on the move. Chad Gable off the top with the elbow to the spine. And could that be it for Shane Thorne? The cover, the count, and the near fall. Shane Thorne is staying in this. Thorne now picked back up to a vertical base. There's a knee to the midsection. And Shane Thorne with another big drop kick. And now Shane Thorne going to head up high. Thorne, Phoenix splash, but Gable with the knees. The knees right to the midsection. And now Chad Gable with the straight jacket German suplex for the victory off the bridge. And oh my goodness, what is it going to take to put down Shane Thorne? Gable right into the ankle lock. Is Shane Thorne going to submit? The ankle lock has been locked in for the 2nd time in this match. But Shane Thorne again survives. And now Gable up onto the shoulders. Lands on his feet though. And now Chad Gable with a pinning predicament for Shane Thorne. Shoulders are down and he almost had him. Almost doesn't quite cut it though. And there's another big roundhouse kick to the skull of Gable. Gable once again knocked silly. But wait a minute. Gable turns it into another pinning predicament for Shane Thorne. Shoulders again are down for a 2. What an incredible matchup this has been. Inverted suplex by the champion. Shane Thorne is laid out, but wait a minute, he kicked back up to his feet, and what a knee! Frankensteiner off the top rope. Could that be enough to put away the champion? Shane Thorne with a monumental victory in his career? No! Again, so close. Oh, what a shot there by Gable. Went for the forearm. There's a kick to the midsection by Thorne. And now Thorne, no, Gable lands on his feet once again. German suplex with another bridge. And Gable, no. I thought he had him for a second, but no. Shane Thorne again raises the shoulder in time. And there's a big forearm by Chad Gable. Big right hand as well. And now Chad Gable wants that straight jacket German suplex. He got it. Cover here. And Thorne again kicks out just in the nick of time. And now Gable wants the Olympic slam. Can he connect this time? No, Shane Thorne again had the move scouted. And wait a minute, there's another Olympic slam by Thorne into the cover to put away Gable with his own move. And Gable just about stays alive in this match. Oh, and there's the blow to the back. And that is usually the prelude to the end. As Gable gets sent into the corner. Leg lariat by Shane Thorne. And Thorne may be one move away from putting away the NXT North American Champion. This could be it. Thorne looking to put away Chad Gable. What a powerbomb. That could be it. The cover on Gable. Shane Thorne just defeated the NXT North American Champion in singles competition. What a win.
Here is your winner, Shane Thorne.
Shane Thorne just did what he said he was going to do. He defeated the NXT North American Champion in a non-title singles match. That's got to get Shane Thorne out of the title match down the line. As still to come here tonight on NXT Ultimate, we will find out who Bobby Lashley's next challenger will be for the NXT Championship. And Bobby Lashley will also be in action in our main event here this evening when he goes one-on-one with Drew McIntyre. We are back here on NXT Ultimate, but next week's show is set to be jam-packed as the Demon Kane will take on the Fiend Bray Wyatt. That matchup was confirmed by General Manager Triple H a moment ago. And also we have got an NXT North American Championship match between Shane Thorne and champion Chad Gable. Shane Thorne gets another shot at the title next week. Right now, though, it is time for some tag team action here on the black and yellow brand. Here comes Mustache Mountain.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 391 pounds, Tyler Bates and Trent Seven, Mustache Mountain.
Mustache Mountain are back on the black and yellow brand here tonight, and they are set for tag team action with the Empire of Pain. Mustache Mountain are currently 3-2 in their win-loss record, at least in tag team matchups, and they are looking to continue their winning ways here this evening. That is not going to be an easy task when they take on Akam and Razor of the Empire of Pain. The Empire still stands strong. After the tables, ladders and chairs pay-per-view where Roman Reigns was able to defeat Dean Ambrose, retiring Dean Ambrose from WWE and keeping the Empire alive.
And their opponents, accompanied by Roman Reigns, at a combined weight of 620 pounds, Akam and Razor, the Empire of Pain.
I spoke to Roman Reigns earlier tonight before the show began, and he told me what is next for his Empire. And Roman Reigns has stated that the tag team titles are heavily in the sights of Akam and Razor. High Energy better watch out, because the Empire have marked the champions. As here we go, Moustache Mountain and the Empire of Pain going at it here tonight. Tag team action on the way, and Tyler Bate with a drop kick to get things started. But that did nothing to phase Akam, and there's a massive headbutt. And Akam just fired up after that drop kick from Tyler Bate. Oh, what a body shot. And now Bate sent off the ropes. Bear hug into the spine buster, my God. The strength of Akam. And now Tyler Bate being picked back up to a vertical base. And Bate gets sent into the corner. Tag to Razor. And now the Empire of Pain looking for some double team action. My God. Neckbreaker powerbomb combination. Here's the first cover and a kick out by Bate at one. Still early days in this tag team bout. As now Razor with a double axe handle right to the back of the big strong boy. And now Bate sent back into the corner. There's a tag back to Akam. And now they are putting the knees right to the gut of Tyler Bate. Double gutbuster. And now Akam launching Tyler Bate over the shoulders. Oh, wait a minute though. Tyler Bate from behind with a knee strike. Akam did not see that coming. Fighting spirit from Tyler Bate. Tag to Trent Seven. And now we're going to get some double team action from Moustache Mountain. The fist right to the face of Akam. Trent Seven is in. And look at the strength of Trent Seven. Rolling fireman's carry slam. Akam picked right back up to his feet. Trent Seven with the spinning backhand. Reversal by Akam though. And there's a splash in the corner. Akam just turned this matchup around just like that. What appeal to Trent Seven. Oh, and there's another headbutt. Seven back to his feet. Akam. Oh, wait, no, wait a minute. Emerald Flosion by Trent Seven. What a reversal. And now Trent Seven hooking the arms. Double underhook facebuster. Otherwise known as the pedigree. Will that be enough to put away the Empire of Pain? No, just a one count. More damage is going to have to be made towards Akam and Razor if Moustache Mountain want this W. As now Akam pump handle into the Death Valley driver. And that could be it for Moustache Mountain. No, Trent Seven stays in it. Seven able to kick out at two. The matchup continues. Oh, what a slap. He just slapped the taste out of Akam's mouth. Trent Seven now though on the apron. There's a right hand. Seven back into the ring. There's a forearm. And now Trent Seven, Snapdragon suplex for the victory. Look at that bridge. But Akam gets his shoulder up in time. And now Trent Seven wants the 7-star lariat. Can he hit this? No. Akam with another reversal. And Trent Seven sent into the corner of the Empire. Tag is made. Back in comes Razor. And Razor hoisting up Trent Seven. Assisted powerbomb. Seven lands hard on his neck. But Trent Seven is still fighting. He is not giving in that easy. Rolling elbow. And a super kick as well. What a combination. What a combination of strikes from Trent Seven. The tag is made back to Tyler Bate. And now Trent Seven with the giant swing. Tyler Bate with a drop kick. And now Tyler Bate is firing up. Can Mustache Mountain put down the Empire here tonight? Oh, wait a minute. Razor with a massive clothesline. Tyler Bate may have been going for the Tyler Driver. 97, he got shut down. And now Razor. Oh no, not another powerbomb. This time in the corner to Tyler Bate. It is not looking good now for Mustache Mountain. This one could be over as the Empire of Pain look to put this one to bed. Tyler Bate's in trouble. Oh, what a stomp. And Tyler Bate trying to make it to Trent Seven, but Akam is blocking the path. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex. And there goes Trent Seven. Knocked off of the apron. Tyler Bate now all alone. Tag. Back in comes Razor. And the Empire of Pain deliver the lost chapter. And that is going to be it. Oh, wait a minute. Trent Seven's back in the mix. And he breaks up the cover. The matchup is still alive. Oh, and Trent Seven knocked off of the apron a second time. And now Razor showing off his power. And Tyler Bate going to be sent right back into the corner. Tag back to Akam. And now look at this. They are just unleashing on Tyler Bate in the corner. Clubbing blows from both Akam and Razor. Oh, and Tyler Bate gets slammed into the canvas. As Trent Seven gets knocked off of the apron a third time. Akam now with a Russian leg sweep. And I think this one is coming to a close. Tag back to Razor. And here it comes a second time. The lost chapter. Seven is back up on the apron, but there he goes. Razor making sure that Trent Seven cannot interrupt this cover. And the Empire of Pain get the win.
Here are your winners, Akam and Razor, the Empire of Pain.
Well, now that the Empire of Pain have the NXT Tag Team titles in their sights, it is not looking good for High Energy. That is for damn sure. Coming up next here on the Black and Yellow brand, it is our main event of the evening as the NXT Champion Bobby Lashley goes one-on-one with Drew McIntyre. Well, let's take a look at this again. Rhea Ripley connecting the riptide on Nia Jax. Let's watch this count. 1, 2. That is so close to call. Well, the referee's decision is final no matter what. Nia Jax wants another shot at Rhea Ripley. She may get her wish, as it is now time for our main event of the evening. Here comes the Scottish Terminator, Drew McIntyre, set for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Well, it is Royal Rumble season, and Drew McIntyre, we can now confirm, will be part of the men's Royal Rumble match in 4 weeks' time. Randy Orton announced his entry earlier on tonight. We can now also confirm that McIntyre will be a part of the men's Royal Rumble as well. Tonight, though, he faces the NXT Champion Bobby Lashley. Here comes the Almighty.
And his opponent from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the NXT Champion, the Almighty Bobby Lashley.
Well, Bobby Lashley's next challenger for the NXT title will be revealed here this evening, presumably after his main event here with Drew McIntyre. I am eagerly awaiting who Bobby Lashley's next challenger will be. He was able to successfully retain the NXT Championship at the TLC pay-per-view against The Fiend Bray Wyatt in a tables, ladders and chairs match after Kane screwed over The Fiend. Tonight, Bobby Lashley squares off with the Scottish Terminator, Drew McIntyre, in singles competition. What a main event here this evening. Both men looking confident, both men looking ready. Here we go, we are now underway, and the collar and elbow tie-up will begin proceedings. Lashley pushes McIntyre into the corner. And the referee will look for a clean break, but the NXT Champion going to take a cheap shot at Drew McIntyre. Back into the tie-up, and now McIntyre going to target the arm. McIntyre takes down the champion to a knee, armbar applied. Lashley, though, able to escape. And now the armbar is applied by Lashley. McIntyre rolling back up to his feet. And there's a clubbing blow to the back of the champion. Oh, what a chop. And Lashley retorts with a clothesline. McIntyre now up against the ropes. Bobby Lashley with a couple of right hands. Oh, what a back elbow. Forearm by McIntyre. And there's another clubbing blow to the back of Bobby Lashley. Oh, what a knee. He just sent Lashley flying over the top rope. And now McIntyre to the outside of the ring as well. Bobby Lashley sent into the ringside barricade. And now back into the ring. And Drew McIntyre going to go up to the top turnbuckle. McIntyre, what a clothesline. And here's the first cover of this matchup. Shoulders down on the champion for a 1 count. Fireman's carry takeover now by the NXT Champion. And now the Almighty with the overhead belly-to-belly throw. Big right hand. Driving McIntyre into the corner. And Lashley with another clothesline. Cover by Lashley. And a kick out by McIntyre at 1. Oh, and now McIntyre fighting back up to his feet. There's another chop across the chest. And now McIntyre with the ground and pound. The fists are flying. Bobby Lashley picked back up to his feet. There's another chop. Lashley this time responds with one of his own. And now Lashley driving McIntyre back into the turnbuckle. And there's some snake eyes. Head first off of the top turnbuckle goes McIntyre. And now look at the strength of the NXT Champion. The Almighty looking for that stalling suplex. And he connects. Stalling suplex to McIntyre, but Lashley not quite done yet. More power being put on display. What a power slam. Here's the cover now. And McIntyre stays alive at the count of 2. And now McIntyre, wait a minute, he's being set up for the Dominator. Dominator by Lashley. Is that going to be enough to put away McIntyre? No, another near fall. And that spear has got to be coming up soon. Drew McIntyre sent off the ropes. Bobby Lashley, spinebuster. And Lashley firing up. If you're just joining us, this is our main event here tonight on NXT Ultimate. Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley. And Lashley just got planted. Boot right to the face by Drew McIntyre. Oh, and there's a body shot by Bobby Lashley. Another big clothesline follows that up. And now Bobby Lashley maybe thinking about the spear. Drew McIntyre is in a precarious situation. Lashley, oh! Lashley caught the knee. Lashley was going for the spear. But Drew McIntyre caught him with a knee. And now here comes the Claymore, but Lashley sidesteps. And Drew McIntyre once again sent off the ropes for another spinebuster. A bone-rattling spinebuster by Bobby Lashley. And Lashley may be calling for the end. Drew McIntyre picked back up to his feet. Lashley catches the shot right there to the midsection. And there's an uppercut. Drew McIntyre with a forearm. And now the arms are hooked. Future shock DDT. Drew McIntyre may have the champion beat. But Lashley survives. Another 2 count in this main event. And now Lashley sent into the corner. Drew McIntyre gonna set up something big. Lashley set up on the top rope. And McIntyre on the middle rope. And oh my God, look at the strength of Drew McIntyre. A stalling superplex. Will that be enough to put away the NXT champion in this non-title bout? No. Lashley kicks at 2 again. And now McIntyre going to send Lashley back into the corner again, but Lashley this time with the reversal. And Lashley looking for some more snake eyes. Off the ropes. Oh, and McIntyre hung him out to dry. And Drew McIntyre's calling for it. Claymore kick to Lashley. McIntyre hooks the leg to beat the NXT champion. Oh my God, that was too close. I thought he had him, but Lashley somehow found a way to survive, and oh my God, look at the strength of Lashley. And the Almighty off the rope spear. The spear to McIntyre for the win. Oh my goodness. McIntyre kicked out of the spear. What a main event. And now McIntyre sent into the corner. Drew McIntyre now going to be set up on the top turnbuckle. Oh, but McIntyre fighting back. Glasgow kiss. No, Lashley caught him with the back elbow. And McIntyre sent off the ropes. Crossbody. Crossbody by Lashley. Caught him on the rebound. And now Lashley's in position. Lashley lining up. Drew McIntyre for a second spear. Cover by Lashley. And the Almighty prevails. What a main event here tonight on NXT Ultimate.
Here is your winner, the Almighty Bobby Lashley.
Well, there's only one question left. Who is Bobby Lashley's next challenger for the NXT Championship? Oh my God. It can't be. No freaking way. It's John Cena. John Cena is live on the black and yellow brand, and Lashley wants some. Lashley wants John Cena. Lashley not going to back down from one of the all-time greats. John Cena is on the black and yellow brand. I never thought I'd see this. Here we go. Cena rushing down to the ring. Lashley's ready and waiting. You can't see me, says Cena, and Lashley with the right hand. Another right hand to Cena. John Cena though. Attitude adjustment. Attitude adjustment to the NXT champion. And that right there is a statement. John Cena just left the NXT champion laying after that AA. John Cena is next in line for an NXT championship opportunity against the Almighty. I cannot wait to see it. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll see you next week.